Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory, and let me tell you, it has been a while for me. The last 4 episodes were all pre-recorded because I was away on a little break, and I'll explain my break in a little bit just so there's clarification of why I was gone. But I did read all your guys' comments and everything, well, most of them. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Like, seriously, there's been so much support. And I guess I should address in case I sound funny. I'm not sure if I do or don't as of yet. But I am recovering from being sick. I have a little bit of, like, nasal congestion. And so if I sound funny, that's why. Otherwise, we're all good. And so let me address the very last episode, episode 10, that I marked as a fail. I feel like I was getting frustrated because, one, I was trying to push all these videos out all at the same time, and then I was just getting overwhelmed, and it was like all at the same, like, a bunch of things piling up at once. So it kind of just made me feel like I was failing, but I wasn't really failing. But, you know, I needed the break. Thankfully, it made me come back and ready to play some more, especially with all the support. Like I said, I can't say thank you enough for all the support, all the comments, all the views, all the likes, all the subscriptions I got while I was away. And yes, thank you so much for that. So the reason why I was away for, it was really like a week and a half, but I just pre-recorded everything, was I'm a truck driver. I'm an over-the-road truck driver, and so when I do these video recordings, I'm in my truck, parked at a truck stop or a rest area or wherever I'm at. What is this? And so, yeah, so like, I was on home time. I went home, I needed a break. I was out on the road way too long, and I needed a break, so I'm trying to get off the road and get a local job, and if you don't know what a local job is, I mean, it sounds like it should be self-explanatory, but I'll just explain it real quick. It's a job where you drive a truck that isn't as big. You don't see the back end of it, which is called a sleeper. There's no bed or nothing in it, so it's called a day cab. And you basically just do a run during the day or whatever your job entails, and then you go home every day. That's a local job. I'm trying to land one of those, but everything that's going on in the economy and job market and where I live, it's been kind of tough. I did have an interview while I was home, so I'm still waiting to hear back from that. I'm hoping that it's going to come back. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing while I was away, home time. And yeah, every time I'm going to say that I'm away, it'll probably be because I'm on home time. Unless I do get this job and I'm like, I need to back up some videos because, you know, I'm going to be working on getting home. Ooh, limestone. But we'll cross that bridge as it comes. I just wanted to clarify my reasoning why I was gone. I don't need to, but I don't want you guys thinking like over 6 months, like, God, he takes a lot of vacations. No, when I say vacation, I'm going home. But like I said, I'm trying to get off the road permanently. And as for one of the comments I want to address is, I saw someone saying I should like try to get a better microphone. I have one of the best microphones. I don't know if the feedback sound through the mic is because I'm in the truck, because it's idling and, you know, I'm using AC, or if it's just because it's not as clean of a power source as a home, you know, would be. I can't explain it, but I have a Shure SM7B. It's one of the top microphones. If you don't know what it is, just Google it real quick. You probably will notice that a lot of big YouTubers or podcasters or whoever you listen to or watch, they have one of these or something comparable. I have like one of the best microphones out on the market. Not the best, but consumer grade best. A lot of podcasts use it. A lot of, you know, big YouTubers use it, streamers, all that stuff. And so, now that I feel like I've caught us up, I'm trying to make sure that I didn't forget everything. I know a lot of you guys, it was a pretty common comment on almost every video, was the control delete. And I'm trying to get better about it. I keep accidentally deleting things I don't want to, but I think I'm starting to figure it out. And so this video is actually going to be kind of backwards. It's me trying to catch up because of where I was getting frustrated at. And then hopefully in the next video we can pick up where we should be at, because I've been redoing everything for like half of my 10 videos that are already out. So let me go ahead and show you what I've done. And the thing is, I did record it, so it's gonna be kind of like a flashback video. It's already done as of this beginning, as I'm doing this commentary. But I did record it, so we'll do a time-lapse again. And I did get a little bit of feedback on the time-lapse. Seems like at least one of you guys wants the commentary. But so we'll kind of mix it up, see what happens. The more feedback that I get, the more I know where we're at. So I haven't done anything over here because this kind of is actually, now that I'm back, is a little overwhelming, and I see why I got frustrated. I'll have to move everything. I kept this going so I can actually keep concrete going, which looks like it's filling up. But we'll need to move all this. This is just actually insane looking at it. Oh my god. Yeah, I went back to the second area that I said I wasn't going to build at, but I was going to build at, but now I'm not building at, but now I build at. So let me take you on a tour. I want to go ahead and talk about my thought process. I'm going to keep my head down. I don't want to show you guys just yet. And then we'll put all the building behind it. And, I mean, I spent, I think, at least 2.5 hours building so far. So let's come over here. So this is what I left. I did leave this, and I put some more power in there so it can keep making concrete, because we need it. And that's one thing I'm going to have to do, is actually build the concrete into one of the factories. But this is left the same. All the power, all the crap. It's just kind of thrown around. It's a mess. But here is what I've worked on. And I want to check out jump pads, but I want to do that in an actual video, not off camera. But okay. It's a game, and I know it'll work because of the way I did it in the other one. But I feel like, logically, if anything has smoke coming out of it, it needs to be on the top and ventilating, unless there's smokestacks that I haven't seen yet. For now, we're going to have it at the top. So I have leaves over here, and then wood on this side. And then this is just a placeholder, because I've been being told that I'll get a smart splitter. And if I get that, then I could just put the smart splitter here and separate it. It's nothing big, it's pretty basic. I don't really care how long this takes, if it backs up or slows down, because I don't need it producing all the time. Once it gets through, you know, I throw the stacks up top and it fills up, and it's all good. It stays producing. It's a good thing I actually come over here, because I did a lot of building, so I need to make sure my power consumption's good, because I don't have more than 8 of these. But I brought it up here, that way all the smoke can come out, and yeah, it's just one chest, or one storage bin, and then we could just run around and drop our file fuel. So we're using a max consumption at 116, and our capacity is at 240, so we're about half. We're using about half, so if I need to, I can expand it. But I've seen those jump pads. I want to check those out, and maybe we can get rid of this big-ass ramp and do a jump pad up and down. Be pretty cool, maybe. And then, I don't know if there's other walls maybe later, or if I could paint these. It's kind of very boring, almost. But I figured I can actually just put up walls and I don't have to see anything, and it kind of makes sense. Over here, this is the second area that I built. I haven't put up walls everywhere yet, because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do that, and if I need to clean up my ramps and everything. But I got both coal miners just coming up here. Nothing straight, nothing forward, but it comes up straight up onto this little platform. A little overhang, natural overhang. We got the power running here. And the power splits off to the second area, but here we'll go into the first area. And so I started building up. And I think this is actually fine. I could probably close this, because it actually gets me to both sections. I wish I could do a half platform. So I could get right there. Maybe I could fix that. But yeah, see, all the smoke goes up top, and I left this open so it can vent and dirty up our copper. But yeah, I made it, I guess, 3 stories, because the first is technically a story. And yeah, just, you'll see it in the time lapse. It all goes in here. But I took advice from one of you guys that got it from someone else. And I used the splitters through the wall, clipping, to kind of make it like a little port, which I kind of like. So, did the 2 irons, brought them over, came across straight, come in here. And this isn't perfectly straight like I was always trying to fight, was getting things perfectly straight. But I don't need to have it straight. That's why the game allows you to do this kind of stuff. And then I can close it up and I don't have to see it ever, and I don't have to worry about it. So basically down here is just pretty much a processing like input. Then I have some storage just as a buffer. I like using storages as buffers for a slowdown. But then it goes up. Silver, I believe, is the one that goes on the second floor. Copper's up top. And then it gets processed and then brought back down. So that one runs to the back. Comes down. Comes across and down in here. Copper goes from all the way down, up top, all the way down. And they come out for these 4. I guess we would call them buses. I'm not sure. And then this is what I did. Just recently. And I brought these 4 straight across into this factory that I'm still not done. I guess I don't need this back end. Yeah, I don't really need this back end. I could take this back end out. But yeah, same thing. 4 buses comes in here. So we got copper going to the same level because I don't really need multiple coppers. But then I have the iron starting down here and on the second floor. So down here it just makes the rods and piles of rods in here. Plates come from the second story. So I have 3 rods coming out. And this one turns the rods into screws. And then let's run up top so we can show you. So like I said, just runs up 3, splits the 3 into here, and it does the plates all nice and neat. And then goes right back down, and then up here, I did all the copper on the same level. So this one runs 3 straight into wire. And then I just brought this one up here and ran it around. And this one is just doing copper sheets. Which I'm realizing I can run, I think, what's it do, 60? So I could actually do 5 more constructors for copper sheets, but I don't have the use of copper sheets at the moment. And so if I need to, I can remove this and I presume just make another level. Build up, make a level, and allow it to split into 3 constructors for copper sheets and then bring it down. It's no big deal. But then I just brought it down, straight down into storage bins that are right on top. So I have 3 wires being made. One of them turns them into... What is this? That's wire. Cable. So 3 wires, 2 of them get put together to fill this storage, then one of them splits off to make cable. I realize that's not a lot of cable, but it's fine. If it's going, it's going. And, yeah, if I need to, I can always just adjust a little bit more, build up, or whatever I need to do. But this is basically the constructor area, the constructor factory. And things can be on level because it doesn't really use smoke. It's a weird little thing that I want to do, okay? Okay. And then I can enclose it, don't have to see the mess, and just let this out. So the next thing that I'll be working on, probably on the next video, is the assembler area. Because we need assemblers to make everything else. And then, yeah. Trying to check to see if there's anything else. We do have the Mark II conveyor belts, but I need to, advanced plate. And I don't know if I'm producing anything at that need of a speed just yet. What's going on is fine. I can let this run and it builds up and it's got storage, so it's fine. If we ever get into, I guess, a production slowdown where I need more, that's when we can readdress. I just have the wire going absolutely insane looking at it. But it's alright. Once it fills up, it stops and it's fine. Whatever. So I guess it's just the assembler that's next. Yeah, these are the pads I want us to check out. Hopefully I could use them to jump up there. And then I could, if I want to, use them here, but I did this ramp pretty nice on this side. This side, it's not as bad, I suppose. So these two are fine. Probably just make one more row here or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's everything that I've done to try to calm myself down and work on things. And, yeah, so we'll probably take this and... Whoa, I almost fell into the rock. That's crazy. We'll bring this into, like, an assembler, maybe area somewhere over here. Or something. I don't know. Not too far. And then we'll probably try to build something over here, big and wide, to put the hub and re-put the space station because... Or the space elevator. Because I accidentally deleted if you found it. Gotta put up the MAM. I've been being told I need to make the MAM, so I need to make the MAM. And then build this. So I want to build like one area, one platform for, I guess... I don't know how big the MAM is. We know the space elevator's huge. And then I don't know how big these are. But I'd like to make one area for all the special buildings. It's kind of like our quote-unquote home area, maybe. And then maybe you guys can tell me, can I clear this up later on? I know I need a hazmat suit or something like that. Can I clear this up? Nope, I can't get that. Like, can I blow it up and get the smoke out of there so I can have this land or something? Let me know. And, yeah, so we'll pick it up in the next video where we'll build our assembly area and then start progressing. Maybe in the next episode we'll do full commentary while I'm building. I don't know. I'm going to admit the reason why I started doing all this was because I just... Coming back on the road, I'm going to be honest, is quite depressing. I suffer with depression, and leaving my family to come back on the road to work brings that depression a bit more. So I just wanted to start playing and building, but I was like, I gotta at least get it recorded so we can at least see the progress. So I at least did that, and then I finally felt good enough that I can record this intro. So I'm a lot happier because it's not a big open area. It's like one little power plant, and then a smelting factory, and then a constructing factory for the basics units and supplies. And it's like I still have so much more space, and I can take all that down. I need to get the concrete going. There's the concrete pad there, and then there, obviously. I'm not sure how I want to bring that, because I don't know if I'm going to make a permanent storage area or what I'm going to do. I suppose we could just make a little concrete factory, like right here, real small, because all it needs is constructors. And then, if I want to, I guess I could actually expand this, maybe? And, I don't know. I don't know how we could expand this, but I'm sure I could figure it out. If I need to. We'll see, because we're already using half power for all this with all the miners and everything, and that's not including that miner. That's running off its old power grid. Actually, just one biomass burner, actually. So that's that. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys so much again for the support while I was gone. I'm back, and this week I'm going to try out a new game, so we're not going to see Subnautica, so please, if you've listened this far, please check out the next game because I'm pretty excited to try that out and see how that goes. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like you guys do. Thank you so much for the support. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you're checking out this video for the first time, you can go back and watch all the other videos on the channel. I have a playlist made. You guys can follow me on Twitter. It's at Rift Gaming. It's spelled exactly the same as the channel. All the links for that will be in the description. And until I return with the next video, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Again, thank you so much for the support.